Kiana Nguyen. The first thing I do is I ask our guests to give an overview of their background so you're not listening to me talk about you and getting half of it wrong. How awful that would be. So please introduce yourself to esteemed audience.
Are you ready for a story, y'all? Settle down.
We love stories.
So I actually got into agenting very unconventionally. I was in college at the University of Albany for anthropology originally, but it's a very expensive study to get into if you want to go onto like digs and internships. So as I was going into my fourth year and all of my friends were wildly more successful than I was in their studious endeavors, I decided to drop out of college and just like live in New York City. I'm from upstate New York and my dad's family's from Brooklyn. So it was a little bit more familiar to me. So I'm going to live in Queens for a while and just kind of figure out what I wanted to do. At the time, I was really focused on my own writing as a writer. So I was just like, maybe I'll take the year to do that. But I got really lucky. I had written a book that encouraged me to go onto Twitter and to follow my favorite authors and publishers. And by that way, Simon & Schuster was running a raffle on their Twitter page to win a chance to get killed as a character in this adult thriller novel. I didn't know who the writer was. I didn't know what the book series was, but I entered. I was like, that'd be cool. And I won. And it was really great because I got like a really good friend and mentor from the author, Shane Kuhn. The book that I ended up in is called Hostile Takeover. And his publicist really liked me from our email communications and gave me my first internship in publishing at her PR firm. So that's how I found out that's how I found out that there were jobs in publishing other than being a writer, right? Because we don't really see all the behind the scenes stuff. And then a year later, after serving an AmeriCorps term, again, just trying to like just live without too much pressure on like what to do, as you can only do when you're overly confident about your independence in life. I started looking for internships in the industry again. I tried out for some editorial positions, and luckily at that time I was really active on Twitter in the young adult publishing realm, and an agent at Donald Maass Literary Agency who was doing the interviews for interns knew me from Twitter. So she knew a lot of my book tastes and a lot of the things that she felt like would coincide with her and the rest of the agents at Donald Maass Literary Agency. And she gave me my first internship, and I've been with them since 2016. And then I started acquiring clients or looking for clients in the fall of 2017. So that was around the second DV Pit. I think, I'm pretty sure. Because they had it once in 2016 and then once in 2017, or maybe twice, sorry. And then in 2018, I signed my first clients, and since then, it's just been uphill from there. I hope that wasn't too confusing.
No, that was fantastic. The more detailed, the better. We want to know how you dressed for your first day at an internship at Donald Maass. There's no detail too insignificant.
I probably, my college sweatpants. I will openly admit that my boss, Dawn, dresses way more fashionably than me, and I am very lucky to why I also decided to do my year. So my year that I was in New York City, I was a park ranger at the High Line, which is like this park that's built over an abandoned railroad in Manhattan, and I was doing other part-time jobs like that. It's just like I very much feel dread to the office environment. So I got really lucky that my agency is a little more on the casual end of the spectrum. So I typically, just any place I could wear jeans and a sweater or a hoodie.
I love this unlikely journey from park ranger to literary agent via a contest. And obviously, if your Twitter was impressive, you had to be just a YA maniac, reading and posting and everything else.
I'm such a geek. I just want to talk about the things that I love and the things that I don't like.